Now, like this we are finding square root of a bigger number. Then, what is the situation if the given number is not perfect square? Then what to do? Let us see with one example. Now, take 5607 and try to find the square root of 5607. Let us start. What we will do? Same process, 5607. First thing, two digits, pair up. Now, 56 is there. Where it will come in squares? 4 square 16, 5 square 25, 6 square 36, 7 square 49, 8 square 64. So we will take 7 square. 7 sevens are 49 and we will do the subtraction. So how much we will get? 7 we will get. Next, carry those two numbers, two digits, 7 not 7. Then what we will do? Double of 7, that is 14 we will take. Now, where it will come? We have to write the table. So, if we do 144 fours are, we will get 576. 144 fours are 576 we will get. So, subtraction 1, 3, 6 minus 5, 1. 131 we got. So, we didn't get 0 here. We didn't get 0 here. So, this is not perfect square. Now, what to do? Let us see. This 131 is there. Because of 131 more, this is not becoming 0. If we remove this 131 from 5607, then it will become 576 and this would have been a perfect square. So, if we remove this 131, then this will become a perfect square. That is, if we subtract 131 from 5607, it will be perfect square. It will be perfect square. Shall we check it out once? Let us do. 5607 minus 131. Let us do 7 minus 1, 6. 10 minus 3, 7. 6, 5 minus 1, 4. 5. 5, 4, 7, 6. If we do the subtraction, we got 5476. Now, let us check it out whether it is a perfect square or not. 5476. Shall we do? Yes. 2 digits, 2 digits. 7 sevens are 49. How much? This is 505 and 76. Then double of 7, 14. Now, let us check it out with 144 into 4. 4 4s are 16, 1 4 4s are 16, 1 17, 1 4 1s are 4 plus 1, 5. 144 4s are 576. So, 144 4s are 576. So, this is perfect square. So, if we subtract 5607 minus 131, we will get 5476. Root of 5476 equal to 144. Now here the concept is, when we are doing, if we are not getting 0, then it is not perfect square. So if we subtract this number 131, then it will become a perfect square. Why? Because this is more by 131. To become square, it is more by 131. That's why we got so much of remainder here. So we will remove that so that this will become perfect square. Now let us find the square root of a decimal numbers. Same process, but if the number is having decimal, how to proceed? Let us see. Now say, let us take a number 17.64. We need to find the square root of 17.64. Same division method we will start. 17.64. First step, two numbers. We'll take the bar, pair it up. Next process, 2 digits, 17, where 4 square 16, 5 square 25, it exceeds. So 4 square, 4 into 4, 16. What's the remainder? 7 minus 6, 1. Here we are taking these two numbers. When point comes, immediately put the point. That is only the thing. Whenever we got the decimal, put the decimal and write these two numbers as it is. Rest of the process is same. 4, double of it, 8. And with 8, 81 ones are 81, 82 twos are 164. Yes, we got it. So, twos are 164, 0. So, simple. So, this is equal to 4.2. Same as previous, same process, but only the thing is, when we have a decimal, we will take the decimal. Next, we will see estimating the square root. We will see estimating the square root. Estimating the square root. Now, we know 5 square 25, or you can write the same as root 25 equal to 5. 10 square 100. Small numbers or the numbers which are having 0 at the end are easy to find. Now say we want to find the value of root 250. How do we do? Let us see. 10 square equal to 100. 20 square equal to 400. This 250 is in between 100 and 400. So the square root will be in between 10 and 20. This is confirmed. So the square root of 250 will be between 10 and 20. So further, still we know 15 square equal to, we will go nearer to 250. 15 square equal to 225. 16 square equal to, we know, 256. So this number is in between these two numbers. So we can say this is as this 250 is in between 225 and 256. We can say this is in between 15 and 16. Between 15 and 16. Root 250 will lie. Root 250 will lie. Root 250 will lie between 15 and 16. Now if you see for which number it is nearer, here the difference is around 25. Here only 6. So this is nearer to here. So the value is nearer to 16. So we can say root 250 equal to 16 we will say, but it is not exactly 16 but nearly, estimating approximately equal to 16. This is approximately equal to 16. This is approximation or estimating the square root